We're gonna have a good time. You've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account.
Oh my gosh. Specific answer. They're learning quick. Can we Google it?
Whatever. Okay. He's a quick study.
There's so many words I want to say. Be careful. It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Superior, known for top academics and a close-knit, supportive community in a region renowned for its natural beauty. Our campus sits just minutes from the western tip of Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world. It's a superior place to be. Come on, let me show you around. We'll start our tour here in the Yellow Jacket Union, the hub of campus. Here, students can study, play a game of pool, chill by the fireplace, or grab a bite to eat at one of our various dining options. Whatever you're hungry for, you'll find it here. The flags here represent our international students who make up 10% of our student body. At UW-Superior, you'll make friends from all around the world. Right outside the Yellow Jacket Union is the Quad, with our two oldest buildings, Old Main and Erlandson Hall, on the other side. When the weather's nice, you'll always see students hanging out here, studying, or meeting up with friends.
And now, I'm going to show you Swenson Hall, a popular place for students to come out and study. It's open 24 hours a day for those who get their best work done late at night. With a 14-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio, most of your classes will be in rooms like this, with professors that know you by name and are happy to work with you. Swenson is also home to our writing center and the new esports lab, where club and varsity gaming teams practice and compete, and students can enjoy open rec hours. Here we are in Barstow, home to our natural sciences department, where students participate in hands-on research alongside faculty. The Holden Fine Arts Building is home to our outstanding visual arts and music departments here on campus. Here you'll find art studios and galleries, and the Mannion Theater, a great place to catch a concert, play, or musical put on by our students.
And now we're at Ross Ox Hall, which is just a few blocks away from campus. With 6 residence halls to choose from, there's a place for everyone. And living on campus is one of the best ways to make new friends here at UWS. In the Merkovich Wellness Center, you'll find a fitness room, weight room, indoor climbing wall, an indoor track, and much, much more. Also in the MWC is the Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium, where you'll cheer on our Yellow Jacket athletics teams. It's not just what's on campus. Nearby lies the Twin Forts, Superior, Wisconsin, and Duluth, Minnesota, offering tons of opportunities for dining, shopping, hanging out, and enjoying the outdoors.
So come join us at the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your mark on the world. We can't wait to welcome you into our hive. Go Yellow Jackets!
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add a new footlong sidekick, like the Boss with a new footlong cookie. This might be my favorite sidekick ever. What?
Every epic footlong deserves a perfect sidekick.
Together we learn.
Together we study.
Together we research.
Together, we compete.
Together we climb.
Together, we perform.
Together we relax.
Together we are a community.
Together we are superior.
our stamp on this region. All right, let's do it emphatically.
We're gonna have a good time. You've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account.
Oh my gosh. Specific answer. They're learning quick. Can we Google it?
Whatever. Okay.
All business
He's a quick
assets.
study.
There's so many words I'm not saying.
Be careful.
It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
Here. I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Superior, known for top academics and a close-knit, supportive community in a region renowned for its natural beauty. Our campus sits just minutes from the western tip of Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world. It's a superior place to be. Come on, let me show you around. We'll start our tour here in the Yellow Jacket Union, the hub of campus. Here, students can study, play a game of pool, chill by the fireplace, or grab a bite to eat at one of our various dining options. Whatever you're hungry for, you'll find it here. The flags here represent our international students who make up 10% of our student body. At UW Superior, you'll make friends from all around the world. Right outside the Yellow Jacket Union is the Quad, with our two oldest buildings, Old Main and Erlandson Hall, on the other side. When the weather's nice, you'll always see students hanging out here, studying, or meeting up with friends.
And now, I'm going to show you Swenson Hall, a popular place for students to come out and study. It's open 24 hours a day for those who get their best work done late at night. With a 14-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio, most of your classes will be in rooms like this, with professors that know you by name and are happy to work with you. Swenson is also home to our writing center and the new esports lab, where club and varsity gaming teams practice and compete, and students can enjoy open rec hours. Here we are in Barstow, home to our natural sciences department, where students participate in hands-on research alongside faculty. The Holden Fine Arts Building is home to our outstanding visual arts and music departments here on campus. Here you'll find art studios and galleries, and the Mannion Theater, a great place to catch a concert, play, or musical put on by our students.
And now we're at Ross Ox Hall, which is just a few blocks away from campus. With 6 residence halls to choose from, there's a place for everyone. And living on campus is one of the best ways to make new friends here at UWS. In the Merkovich Wellness Center, you'll find a fitness room, weight room, indoor climbing wall, an indoor track, and much, much more. Also in the MWC is the Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium, where you'll cheer on our Yellow Jacket athletics teams. It's not just what's on campus. Nearby lies the Twin Forts, Superior, Wisconsin, and Duluth, Minnesota, offering tons of opportunities for dining, shopping, hanging out, and enjoying the outdoors.
So come join us at the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your mark on the world. We can't wait to welcome you into our hive. Go Yellow Jackets!
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add a new footlong sidekick, like the boss with a new footlong cookie. This might be my favorite sidekick ever. What?
Every epic footlong deserves a perfect sidekick.
Together we learn.
Together we study.
Together we research.
Together we compete.
Together we climb.
Together we perform.
Together we relax.
Together we are a community.
Together we are superior.
Yellow Jacket Volleyball is on the air for Mertz Motorelli Gym on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where tonight the Yellow Jackets are looking to make it 4 consecutive victories as they play host to the Saints from the College of St. Scholastica. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Yellow Jacket Volleyball pregame show, a condensed version of the pregame show, sponsored by National Bank of Commerce. I am John Garber, and tonight the Yellow Jackets hosting their Dig Pink event for the year. And in case anybody is unfamiliar with Dig Pink, this is an event where the team will wear pink, and they'll sell pink shirts, and everything surrounds pink, and all the proceeds will go to benefit breast cancer research and awareness. And for years, Dig Pink was affiliated with the Side Out Foundation, which is a national body. This year in Superior, however, the proceeds are going to stay local, and they are going to go to the Essential Health Foundation. So it's a really good opportunity for people to bid on some raffle items, buy some baked goods at the bake sale, get yourself a pink shirt, all kinds of things that people can do to help raise those funds for the Essential Health Foundation. Yellow Jackets coming into this one here tonight with an overall record of 16-6. They are 6-1 in the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference. That puts them in second place as they trail only the University of Northwestern in the UMAC. On the flip side, St. Scholastica comes into this contest at 9-12. They currently sit in 10th place in the Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. So remember, they used to be conference mates in the UMAC for years and years. St. Scholastica was a member of the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference, but then a few years ago they made the move to the MIAC, and now the Yellow Jackets only see them in non-conference play. Second non-conference meeting of the season for these two clubs. Both times have been here at Mertz Motorelli Gym. First one coming back on September 7th, the second day of the the Subway Stinger Classic, and St. Scholastica was victorious in that one by a margin of 3-1. So they got the victory in the only meeting so far this season between the two clubs, and they lead the all-time series because of that victory, 26-25. I actually will ask for forgiveness for my voice. Anybody who has a toddler or a young child knows that every single malady that goes through the school district seems to come home with them at some point, and that is what my house is dealing with right now. So my voice, normally not as raspy as it is here tonight. I'll do my best to kind of keep things where they need to be and give you a good show here this evening. Yellow Jacket head coach Lynn Diedrich in her 22nd season behind the Yellow Jacket bench, 326 wins, 355 losses. Her counterpart tonight is Chelsea Murato. In her second season at St. Scholastica, her record is 12-34. She also has 4 years. She also has 4 years at the Northland College, where she was 32-53, and 2 of those years were kind of sidetracked a little bit by the pandemic, so she didn't have the opportunity to coach full seasons there. But 4 seasons at Northland, 2 years at St. Scholastica, 6th year as a head coach. And her overall record over those years is 44-87. We are less than a minute away here now from the buzzer going off, and then we will have the national anthem followed by the starting lineups. And we will take a brief break for the national anthem, and we'll come back, and you will have the starting lineup sponsored by Spirit Choice Credit Union, as well as the opening serve, which is sponsored by Barker's Island Inn. Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica Dig Pink 2024 here for Mertz Motorelli Gym. We'll take a break and come back with the starting lineups in a little bit here. You are watching Yellow Jacket Volleyball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network.
NCAA Division III Volleyball Dig Pink match featuring the St. Scholastica Saints. And your University of Wisconsin Superior Yellow Jackets. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and face the flag if you are able. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. let's meet the teams for tonight's match. Tonight's lineups are brought to you by Superior Choice Credit Union. First, the reserves for the visitors from St. Scholastica. Number 1, Natalie Ackley. Number 2, Leah Waters. Number 3, Emma Fredheim. Number 5, Lauren Kale. Number 6, Riley Panger. Number 9, Cece Seibel. Number 16, Madeline Swanson. Number 19, Hannah Fish. Number 20, Tess Hivison.
We're back at Mertz Motorelli Gym, moments away from the start of this one between the Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica. It's Yellow Jacket Volleyball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. The pregame show sponsored by National Bank of Commerce. With locations in Superior, Poplar, Solon Springs, Esco, Hermantown, Hibbing, and Duluth. National Bank of Commerce. Make more possible. Starting lineups are being introduced for the two teams here, so we will give you a quick rundown on those as well. The starting lineup sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. Your friendly local credit union here to meet your financial needs with 12 locations in Northeast Minnesota and Northwest Wisconsin, serving 37,000 members. The starting lineup for the College of St. Scholastica. Number 4, sophomore Bryn Ziegler from Hutchinson, Minnesota. Number 7, Lindsay Baraboo, a junior from Biwabik, Minnesota. Number 8, Caitlin Jones, a freshman from Bloomer, Wisconsin. Number 11, Ava Swanksu, I hope I'm saying that the right way, a junior from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Cassidy Lustig, a freshman from Ashland, Wisconsin. She wears number 12. Grace Meyer, number 14, a senior from Aberdeen, South Dakota. And Michaela Peterson, number 15, a junior from Mora, Minnesota. Those are the starting lineups for St. Scholastica here tonight. For the Yellow Jackets, the starting lineup will be number 1, Jenna Anderson. She is the starting libero. She's a senior from Bemidji, Minnesota, having herself one heck of a season in terms of her defensive play. She's already nearing her season high, her career season high for number of digs in a season. So she starts today as the libero. Lizzie Schmidt is a defensive specialist and defensive specialist and setter, a 5'6" junior from Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. Number 10, Sydney Smith, a 6-foot sophomore from Milltown, Wisconsin. She's a middle hitter, right side hitter. Number 13, McKenna Hobine, a 5'9" freshman from Holdingford, Minnesota. She has had herself one whale of a start to her freshman year. We'll talk about that a little bit more as the broadcast goes on. Starting setter today is number 14, Colleen Glott, a junior from Centuria, Wisconsin. Outside hitter, number 15, Mayana Stark, a senior from Germantown, Wisconsin. Outside hitter, right side hitter, number 17, Ayla Oltmans, a sophomore from Gilbert, Minnesota. And number 21, Addie Gangle, a middle hitter, outside hitter, a sophomore from Nashwauk, Minnesota. And those are your starters, again, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. Going through the pregame ritual here at the Mertz, with the lights going off and a little bit of a light show to get everybody rocking and rolling here at the Mertz. Good crowd on hand here tonight on this Friday, as the Yellow Jackets and Saints will square off for the second time this season, the 52nd time in the history of the program. And we are moments away from the start of this non-conference tilt between the Twin Ports rivals. I am John Garber, happy to be with you here on Yellow Jacket TV. Again, apologies for my voice. It's not normally this gravelly, unfortunately. The cold has gotten the best of me, and hopefully we're on the tail end of that, and we won't have to worry about this any longer. So if I stop to cough from time to time, that is what you were hearing. Officials are. The officials are verifying the players that are currently on the floor. And we'll have the substitution to bring the libero into the game. And then hopefully it'll be underway. St. Scholastica will open with the ball, so they will serve first. And a reminder that today's opening serve is sponsored by Barker's Island Inn, Northern Wisconsin's Island Getaway. Opening serve will go long. That's a point to the Yellow Jackets. And McKenna Holbein will go to the service line. Number 13 for the Yellow Jackets puts it in play. St. Scholastica digs it loose. Comes over to the left side. Jenna Anderson with a dig. Set by Colleen Claude. And on the attack for the Yellow Jackets, Sydney Smith. Point Yellow Jackets. Home team with the first 2 points here this evening. Holbein puts it in play once again. Set by St. Scholastica's Meyer. It comes over. That's a point for the Saints. Making it 2-1. Holbein with the service receipt for the Yellow Jackets. It comes to the left side. The attack by Stark, dug out by the Saints. Set by Colleen Clark. Dig by Colleen Claude. Said Jenna Anderson had that one backward. Then an attack from the right side drops for the Yellow Jackets. And they move ahead 3-1 here in the opening set. Just getting it started here at Mertz Motorelli Gym. I am John Garver. Happy to have you with us on this Friday evening on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. St. Scholastica from the left side. Lustig plays it over. Yellow Jackets dig it out. Jenna Anderson plays it over. Saints quickly back on the attack. And Michaela Peterson from the right side knocks it down. Making it a 3-2 game. Yellow Jackets in front. It's a toasty evening here in the Mertz as this building is really hot today. Colleen Claude with the set. Oltmans from the right side, the attack. It comes back. Claude will set again, this time on the left side. Stark puts it over. From the left side, it's going to be played over by Lustig of the Saints. Claude with the set. Oltmans with the attack, blocked at the net. She'll try it again. This time Stark tips that one over the net. Now from the middle, the attack there by the Saints, dug out by the Yellow Jackets. They just inch it over by Oltmans, but that's going to be kept in play. Good rally here right now. Now Gangle in the middle with the attack. That's going to go off of a Saints player and drop. And the point goes to the Yellow Jackets. Gabby Schwartz with the serve for the Jackets here. Dug out by the Saints. There's the set by Meyer. And the attack from the left by Swankstu is going to go wide. Yellow Jackets up 5-2. Meyer with the set for the Saints. Attack from the right by Peterson goes long. And the Yellow Jackets are now up 4. Meyer with the set. Moves that one to the middle. Swangstu dug out by Anderson. Set by Schwartz. To the right side, Sager plays it over. Now the Saints attack from the right, Peterson. Yellow Jackets keep it in play. Gangle in the middle. Sends it over. Saints right back on the attack again. From the left side, the attack by Lustig goes off a Yellow Jacket and out of bounds. Point to the Saints. .6-3 the score. Service receive by Jenna Anderson. It's attacked over the right side. Now Gangle with the putback, and she pounds it down. That's a kill for Addie Gangle, restoring the 4-point lead for the Yellow Jackets here. Yellow Jackets serve. Saints come back quickly. That one goes off the face of Savannah Herring. The attack came in and got in on, kind of caught her off guard a little bit, but results in a point for the Saints at 7-4. Serving for the Saints, Lustig. Herring with the receipt. Schwartz with the set. Gangle with the tip over the net, and that'll drop between defenders. Gangle with the serve. Meyer sets for St. Scholastica, sends that one over to the left side. Jackets block at the net, and it's going to result in a point eventually as Sager and Smith combined for the block on that play. 9-4 Yellow Jackets. Gangle will serve. Yellow Jackets attacking at 26.7% early. Attack error by the Saints, and Coach Chelsea Murado looks like she's going to call a timeout. Score 10-4 Yellow Jackets. It reminds us, gives us a chance, I should say, to remind you that if you can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets, tune into Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join the big sound Matt Johnson and me. Throughout the years, we sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on Yellow Jacket TV at uwsyellowjackets.com/podcast, on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. There was an issue with Spotify here recently where it wasn't allowing the podcast to load properly. Fortunately, that has been rectified, so the latest episode of Eye of the Swarm, which dropped earlier this week, is now available. This episode featuring head coach Glenn Drexler and Zach Reese of the Yellow Jacket cross-country programs. Season 6, Episode 3, and I find it hard to believe that Matt Johnson and I have been at this for 6 years now. That's crazy to me, but if you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do. Good programming. We refer to it as our deep dive into anything and everything related to the Yellow Jackets. Gangle to serve for the Jackets, up 10-4. Received by the Saints. Meyer sets. Played over to the left side. That attack is going to go off the hand of Gangle and out of bounds. Point to the Saints. Now they will serve. Received by Hobein. Schwartz with the set. Over to the right side. The attack by Sager is going to go long. And the Saints with back-to-back points coming out of that timeout. Ziegler serves. Received by Herring. Set Schwartz in the middle of the attack. Sydney Smith hammers it down with the right hand. Her second kill of the match. The Yellow Jackets are in front 11-6. Here's set number 1. Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica from the Mertz. As we mentioned in the pregame show, second meeting of the year between these two teams. Yellow Jackets are going to get the point on that exchange as well. (12-6). Colleen Claude will serve. 11-6. Excuse me. Claude to serve. Jenna Anderson with the dig. Claude the set. Hobein from the left didn't get all of that one. Now from the back row, Herring plays it over. That one's going to be a point to the Saints. Jackets get the point on that one. Scoreboard says 13-7. Something looked like it was wrong for a while there, so I'm a little concerned about the score. Maybe they fixed it and I didn't see it. But at any rate, it says 13-7 Yellow Jackets. Claude with the set. Stark left side. Hammers that one down, but missed. And it's going to be 13-8. Saints with the serve here. Lauren Call does the honors. Stark with the receipt. Claude the set. Big attack from Oltmans gets blocked. The Yellow Jackets will try it again. This time it's Stark. And that's going to be an attack error on number 15. And a point going to the Saints. It's now 13-9. Call to serve. Anderson, Colleen Claude sets. Stark again from the left side. Saints are able to dig that one out. Lustig from the left plays it over. Yellow Jackets with the set. Smith pounds that down. Saints able to dig it out. Lustig again. That one goes off of Hobein and into the bleachers. So it'll be a point for the Saints. It's now 13-10. Lauren Call to serve. Anderson with the receipt, but she seemed to be fooled by that, and it goes into the Yellow Jacket bench, so it's now 13-11. That was a well-used timeout by Chelsea Murado because her team on a bit of a run here. They've closed the gap to 2. Anderson receives, Claude sets, Oltmans from the right side, drops that one in, and it's going to be a point for the Yellow Jackets. Anderson digs to Claude, and a big kill from the middle by Sydney Smith, who's having a good first set here. Batting 1,000 in the attack percentage, now 3 for 3. Her 3 kills leading the Yellow Jackets. They're up to 14-12. Lustig from the left sends it over. Dig by Anderson. Comes over to the left. Stark winds up and gets it over. Saints play it back again. Just caught the top of the net and slowed down enough. Yellow Jackets couldn't react to it. And it's 14-13. Claude sets to the middle. Gangle plays it over. Now Meyer sets for the Saints. Lustig on the left. That one goes into the net. The attack error is a point for the Yellow Jackets. And what was once a bit of a runaway for the Jackets has gotten a little bit tight here. 15-13. Schwartz with the serve. Meyer sets for the Saints. The attack blocked. Saints will try it again. This time it comes over to Peterson on the right. Her attack dug out. Now Stark for the Yellow Jackets. A perfectly placed attack. The senior from Germantown, Wisconsin, gets the kill. Sporting a pretty large brace on the right leg, Mayana Stark is. She's had to miss some time this year due to injury. Otherwise, she hadn't missed time at all, aside from family weddings that she had earlier in the year, or earlier in her career. So she's not one to miss matches. And it was hard for her to be out for all those matches that she was. Schwartz with the set now for the Jackets. Sager from the left side. That one doesn't go. Saints quickly play it back over. Skip the set and go right to the attack, and the point goes to them. 16-15 the score. Set number 1. Schwartz into the middle, Gangle. Great dig there by the Saints. Now from the Lustig from the left side. Didn't get enough on that. It goes into the net. And that point will put the Yellow Jackets back in front by 2. Herring with the serve. Saints will set it up. Attacked by Lustig from the left. Herring got a piece of it in the back row, but that'll go off her and out of bounds, so point Saints. They will get the serve back down, 17-15. Lustig with the serve. Herring, Schwartz, tipped over by Sager. Saints get it back quickly. Jones on the left side plays it over. Now the Yellow Jackets attack from the left. Hobein dug out by the Saints. Played to the middle. That one blocked in the middle by Gangle. Goes back over. Jackets get a finger on it. Set up there by Jenna Anderson, and Sager from the right gets up high and knocks that one down. First kill of the match for Marina Sager. Jackets up 2. At the left side, Caitlin Jones goes for the kill, but the Yellow Jackets come up with the block. Once again, Sydney Smith in on the action. Jackets up 19-16. Meyer sets for St. Scholastica. Swangstu from the right side gets up high and hammers that one down. Saints will side out. Ziegler will serve. 19-17, Yellow Jackets leading opening set here at the Mertz. Jackets get confused on the receipt. That'll go down as an ace for Ziegler, and it's a 1-point set. Ziegler to serve. Receipt by Hobein. Into the middle. Sydney Smith with the attack. Saints dig it out. At the left side, Jones with the attack. Jackets dig that one out. Now Hobein again, perfectly placed to the back left corner. Her second kill. I feel like that's not very many for her because McKenna Hobein, 209 kills coming into the match tonight. 2.5 per set, so I guess. Saints will quickly counter and make it a 1-point match again at 20-19. Four times this season, Holbein has had 15 or more kills. 2 so far tonight as the Saints serve, looking to tie it. Herring with the receipt. Jackets kind of forced to throw it over. Saints will try again now. From the left side, getting up and hammering that one. Caitlin Jones, and we are tied at 20. Received by Anderson. Oltmans from the left all the way to the right. Colleen Claude plays it over. Saints quickly come back. Jackets keep it up. Saints will try again. Oltmans with the dig. Set by Claude in the middle. Sydney Smith attacks. That one's broken up. Then the attack by the Saints goes off a finger of a Yellow Jacket and out of bounds. And the Saints have come all the way back. They move in front 21-20. Yellow Jacket head coach Lane Diedrich will call a timeout. 21-20, St. Scholastica with the lead here. Late in set number 1. Yellow Jackets attacking at a clip of 19.5%. Sydney Smith with 3 kills thus far leads the Yellow Jackets. St. Scholastica 18.6% on the attack percentage. They have 15 kills. Lindsay Baraboo, Caitlin Jones, and Cassie Lustig each have 3 kills. The Saints kind of employing a balanced attack here. 6 players with kills, all of them with multiple kills in set number 1. Saints will serve, up 21-20. Grace Meyer puts it in play for the Saints. Received by Hobein, set there by Claude, tipped over by Smith. Saints, meanwhile, right back. And Caitlin Jones gets that one off of a Yellow Jacket and over. Saints up 2 here late, 22-20. Meyer will serve again. The receipt by Herring. From the left side, Oltmans puts it over. Dug out, and the Saints will attack again. Good block there by the Yellow Jackets, and they're going to get a point as Sidney Smith got up there and immediately put that one back. Side out for the Yellow Jackets. Hobein will serve. Jackets down a point at 22-21. Ziegler for the Saints to Meyer in the middle. Baraboo with the attack. Hobein with the dig. Now it's played over by Stark. Saints again will attack, and that's going to go off of the fingertips of a Yellow Jacket at the net and drop. 23-21 Saints. And the Jackets are going to call a timeout. We mentioned Yellow Jackets have come into this one having won 3 in a row. They've won 6 of their last 7, so they've been playing some pretty good ball lately. The only loss in there coming to nationally ranked Northwestern, whom the Yellow Jackets will see next weekend. Part of a busy sports day here on the UW Superior campus next Saturday. Both the men's and women's soccer teams are going to be at home. Senior day for the women that day. Completely drawing a blank on who they're playing. And then volleyball will be home twice that day as well, as they will play North Central at noon, and they will play host to Northwestern at 5. And sandwiched in between all of that are 2 hockey exhibition games. The women, I believe, at noon, and the men at 4. So no shortage of action coming up on campus here next Saturday. But in the meantime, plenty of volleyball here to go tonight. Service receipt by Jenna Anderson. Jacket set. Stark with the kill from the left. Her most powerful knock of the night. Jackets within 1. Jenna Anderson will serve. Ziegler, Meyer. Comes over now to Peterson on the right. Jackets get a piece of it. Claude sends it over. Meyer sets for the Saints. Baraboo in the middle. Hammers that one down off Colleen Claude. And set point now at hand for St. Scholastica. Colleen Claude with the set. Stark left side puts that one. Dug out by Baraboo. Comes right back over, and the Yellow Jackets Gangle places it perfectly into the back right corner. 24-23 St. Scholastica. Second set point for the Saints. Gabby Schwartz with the serve. It's dug out by the Saints. Comes over to the right side. Played over. Schwartz. Jen Anderson sets. Mayana Stark with the attack. Good dig by the Saints there to keep it in play. Again from the right side, Peterson sends it over. Yellow Jackets Gangle in the middle with the tip. Right back over, and the putback by Mayana Stark will tie this opening set at 24. So at least 2 points to go here now. And the Saints head coach Chelsea Murato decides to call timeout. With this one dead even at 24. And I would expect nothing less. These are 2 teams that have a propensity for going lengthy sets. We've seen plenty of additional points when these 2 teams play. Not afraid to go 5 sets. We've seen a number of 5-setters here. In fact, I can remember one, oh boy. Testing my memory here now. I think it was 2015. It was Dig Pink night. And St. Scholastica won the first 2 sets before the Yellow Jackets came roaring back and took the match in 5. And that was one of the most electric matches I remember here at the Mertz. That was absolutely amazing to watch. I think one of the only other ones I think that compares to that would have been, 4 or 5 years ago. maybe even longer. The Yellow Jackets upset Northwestern here in 3 sets. That snapped a lengthy UMAC winning streak for the Eagles. And the atmosphere in the Merch that night was off the charts. Saints with the attack, Jackets with the block. Saints keep it alive. Schwartz sets it up. Gangle drills it down, and it's 25-24. Set point now for the Yellow Jackets. Gabby Schwartz to serve. Saints dig it out. Set up by Ziegler. Comes back over. That's going to be airmailed long past the end line. And the Yellow Jackets will survive and take the opening set 26-24. It's kind of a tale of 2 sets, actually, because the Jackets had a really good start and opened up, I think, a 6-point lead at one point. Only to see the Saints call a timeout, settle down, and come roaring back to eventually take the lead. They just could not get the separation that they were hoping for. And the Yellow Jackets take the opening set. That gives us an opportunity to say, have you downloaded Swarm Central, the official rewards and loyalty app of the Yellow Jackets? Get started and receive 200 points just for registering, 200 more for downloading the app. Redeem your points for cool prizes in the Swarm Central store. Find Swarm Central in the Apple and Google App Stores today. There's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff going to the into the store on Swarm Central here in the next couple of weeks. So there's t-shirts and stickers and can koozies and coffee mugs and water bottles, all kinds of stuff that's are sporting a bunch of different Yellow Jacket logos and looks. Kind of a cool thing, so download that app. Start collecting your points. Soccer doubleheader coming up here tomorrow on Yellow Jacket TV. The big sound, Matt Johnson, will be on the lead vocals as the Yellow Jackets play host to Bethany Lutheran College. Bethany Lutheran always among the top teams in the UMAC. The Yellow Jacket men will play the Vikings at 1 p.m. Right next door here at the newly christened Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. A beautiful facility that is going to be even better once it finally gets done. It's crazy when you start seeing the construction and everything there, just knowing there's more to come, but it's so cool that we actually have our own venue here on campus. So that'll be 1 o'clock, the Yellow Jacket men and Bethany Lutheran. Then the women will follow at 3:30. 2 teams played earlier this year down in Mankato, and Bethany throwing a 3-2 haymaker to the Yellow Jackets. First conference loss of the year for the Yellow Jackets there. They will look to avenge that defeat and climb back into first place in the UMAC with a victory on their home turf tomorrow. Both those games can be heard live on 91.3 KUWS and seen right here on Yellow Jacket TV. Other things going on tomorrow, it's Youth Day for men's and women's soccer, so all kids ages 12 and under will be admitted to the games free. They'll receive a team poster and have the opportunity to get autographs and photos with their favorite Yellow Jacket players. And prior to that, it'll be Yellow Jacket Family Fun Day at the Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse. Great opportunity to come on out and let the kids run around and play some games. The Yellow Jacket student athletes, 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. That'll be free. So hopefully we see you at Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse. And that'll do it for our first set break. As always, those are sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, providing concrete, masonry, and design to the Twin Ports and surrounding area. Hovland Incorporated, 218-722-1662. Online at hovlandincorporated.com. I will apologize for the coughs that people may hear in the background. Doing my best to make sure they don't hear those, but not always easy to do. Teams will switch sides. Yellow Jackets will serve first here. They lead the match 1-0. They'll be attacking from left to right across your screen. Colleen Claude puts it in the air and puts it in play, and set number 2 is underway. Peterson from the left attacks for St. Scholastica. Dug out by the Yellow Jackets. Ayla Oltmans tips it over. It's going to go off Baraboo and out of bounds, and that's going to be a point for the Yellow Jackets. Claude with the serve. Received by Ziegler. Set Meyer. Baraboo in the middle. Blocked at the net by the Yellow Jackets. Saints will try it again. Yellow Jackets Herring gets the dig. Set by Claude. Played over by Oltmans. Now the Saints again. Peterson attacking from the left. That's going to drift long. And that'll go out of bounds. 2-0 Yellow Jackets. Set number 2 starting the same way set number 1 did. Hopefully with less drama in the middle. Received by Ziegler. Comes over to the right side, and this time it's going to be hammered home by Caitlin Jones. That one drops in. First point of the set for the Saints. Serve will go long, so the service error. Credits the Yellow Jackets with a point. Saints with 19 kills so far to 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Holbein with the serve, puts it in play. Meyer with the set for the Saints. That comes over, kind of a change-up. Yellow Jackets able to block that one easily. Sydney Smith with her second block of the match. Puts the Jackets up 4-1. Ziegler with the set for the Saints. Lustig from the left side. That's going to go a bit long. Jackets up 5-1. Saints will have a substitution here now. Tate Borstad entering the game for the first time. She'll take Lustig out. Holbein with the serve for the Yellow Jackets. They test Borstad right away. In the middle, played over by Baraboo. Dug out by Jenna Anderson. Comes free. Sydney Smith bangs that one over, and that's going to go off a Saints player. Out of bounds. Point for the Yellow Jackets. 6-1 the score. Meyer with the set. Comes into the middle, and Baraboo is going to play that off a Yellow Jacket and out of bounds. Point for St. Scholastica. 6-2. Jackets leading here early in set number 2. Baraboo with the serve. Claude for Oltmans, and she'll drill that one down. Goes off someone in the back row and out. Yellow Jackets up 7-2. Served by Jenna Anderson. Saints dig it out. Meyer sets that one up. Baraboo with the attack. Yellow Jackets will come back to the right side. Oltmans with the attack, but it's blocked at the net. That point will go to the Saints. 7-3. Saints will put it in play. Received by Stark. Claude now back to Stark, and she didn't time that very well and puts it in the net. Point for the Saints, 7-4. Stark with the receipt. Set up by Claude. Oltmans will hammer that from the right side, and it'll drop. Fourth kill of the match for Ayla Oltmans. That ties her for the team lead with Gangle and Smith. Jackets up 8-4. Schwartz with the serve. Set to the middle, and the attack will fall as Ava Swangstu got up high and knocked that one down. Saints will serve down 3. Receipt by Anderson. Schwartz with the set. Stark with the attack. That's going to be blocked at the net, but it'll carry him out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets back up 4. Third kill by Stark. Yellow Jackets 18 kills and 56 attacks. Check that, 19 kills and 57 attacks, my bad. Schwartz sets that to nobody in particular. That play looked very discombobulated from the get-go. (9-6) the score. Saints will serve. This is Ziegler. Anderson with the receipt, set by Schwartz. Hobein from the left side winds up and drops that one. Valiant effort by the Saints to dig that one out, but that was a rocket from the left side. Jackets up 10-6. Meyer sets for the Saints. It comes over to the left side. That's going to get blocked at the net by Sager. Jackets up by a handful now. Gangle with the serve. Misplayed by the Saints. A receipt error. Another point for the Jackets. It's 12-6. Gangle will serve again. Saints with the receipt. Meyer the set. Baraboo the attack from the right. Jackets dig it out. Hits the net, and then it almost caught Schwartz off guard a little bit. I think she thought it was either going to go over or drop, and then it hit the net and came right back at her. She couldn't react quick enough to keep it in play. So the point goes to the Saints. Meyer with the serve. Herring. Schwartz with the set. The attack by McKenna Hobein gets over. Kind of that one, again, looked like it caught her off guard a little bit too. She came in full speed and just kind of tipped it over. Sort of a change up there. Saints able to react to that very quickly, and they get the point. It's 12-8 Yellow Jackets. Hobein with the receipt. Schwartz sets it up. Sager puts it over. Saints a miscommunication. That'll drop between 3 defenders. Point Yellow Jackets. And now they will sub in. Oltmans and Colleen Claude back in the game. Claude will serve. Jackets up 5. They took the opening set 26-24. Meyer with the set for Baraboo, and then Colleen Claude goes prone. Stretches all the way out and gets that one back over. Yellow Jackets continue to attack as the Saints finally play it over. Claude now with the set. Over to Oltmans, and her attack will go off of Meyer and fall to the floor. Great point by the Yellow Jackets, but the only reason that was even possible was Colleen Claude with that great dig. 14-8, the Yellow Jackets in front. Claude will serve. Meyer with the set for St. Scholastica. Comes over to the right side where it's tipped over the net by Jones. Now the Yellow Jackets on the attack. Great dig there by the Saints. Is stretching out to keep that one alive with Lustig. And the end, it results in a point for the Saints. (14-9) the score. Yellow Jackets in front, set number 2. Colleen Claude sets. Hobein from the right winds up and drops that one in for a point. Her third kill of the evening. Claude sets over to the left side. Stark goes up, and that one is going to go off a defender and drop. And it's a 16-9 score. Yellow Jackets in front. 5th kill for Stark. Her and Oltman's tied for the team lead. Hobein with the serve. Ziegler sets. Comes over to the left side. Lustig sends it over. Yellow Jackets quickly back again. Smith went up for it. That attack goes off a finger. Ends up out of bounds. Another point for the Jackets here. It's 17-9. I'm surprised I haven't seen a timeout yet. Holbein with the serve. Lustig. Now Baraboo with the attack. Jackets blocked. That's going to fall to the floor. Another point for the Yellow Jackets here, and I think it's going to be a timeout now called by the Saints. With the Yellow Jackets up by a score of 18-9. If you're, and a reminder, if you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official Yellow Jacket sideline store and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the Yellow Jacket sideline store at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. UW Superior and Under Armour School. You can find the same Under Armour apparel that the Yellow Jacket student athletes are wearing in the sideline store. Almost always a sale going on. Somebody afraid to stop by, browse, do some shopping? Next game you can come to, you got some great gear to wear. Next up for the Yellow Jackets, it'll be Tuesday night at Kendrigan Gym in Ashland, taking on Northland. A 7 p.m. opening serve to that one. And then we mentioned the doubleheader next Saturday here as well. (18-9), Yellow Jackets in front. Holbein to serve. Meyer with the set. Comes over to Lustig on the left. Yellow Jackets dig it out. Oltmans with the attack block. Now Smith plays it over, and it's going to be a point to the Saints. 18-10. Last time the Saints used the timeout in the set against the Yellow Jackets, they went on a heck of a run and actually took a lead. So hopefully the Yellow Jackets can not allow it to get to that point here in set number 2. Stark with the attack. That's going to get blocked. Go out of bounds, however. Point to the Jackets here. 19-10. Jenna Anderson to serve. Receives set by Meyer. Comes over the net. Oltman's got a finger on it, I believe. Some confusion here. They're going to say Oltman's got up and played it. She's disputing that, saying, no, she didn't. Head coach Lynn Diedrich having a conversation with the official. And now it looks like the officials are going to have a conference. Oltmans went up for the block. It was hard to tell if she got a finger on it or not. If it actually hit her hand or the net. So the officials are going to have a conversation. The line judge right now, I believe, saying, I didn't see it. Point has been awarded to the Saints. We'll see if they'll do a reversal on that or not. And they are going to reverse it. It's going to be a point for the Yellow Jackets. So 20-10. Jenna Anderson to serve. The receipt goes into the net. That's a service ace for the Yellow Jackets, number 1. And they are firmly in control here in set number 2, up 11. Set by Meyer. Lustig from the left side plays it over. Holbein the dig. Claude the set. Attack by Oltman. Saints keep it alive. Peterson from the right finds a gap in the back left corner, or back right corner, excuse me. Point St. Scholastica. They will side out. Put it in place. Stark receives. Claude sets it up, and Gangle's going to drop that one in. Her 5th kill of the match. 22-11, Yellow Jackets leading, now attacking at 29.4% for the match. Saints with the attack there. Now they will side out. Lustig will serve. Jackets up 22-12. Stark receives. Schwartz with the set. Sager from the left side. Her attack is dug out now. The Saints will play that one over as Jones got it over. Gangle from the left tips that one over. Saints keep it alive. Holbein with the dig. Set Schwartz. Gangle with the attack and the kill. 23-12. Yellow Jackets in front. Savannah Herring checking in for the Yellow Jackets. Mayana Stark coming out. Herring to serve. That'll end up going out of bounds off of a Saints player, and it's set point here for the Yellow Jackets. 24-12, Herring to serve. Lustig with the receipt, Meyer the set. Attack from the left side by the Saints. Caitlin Jones will drop. Side out Saints Scholastica. 24-13 the score here in set number 2. Herring receives. Schwartz the set. Sager with the attack. It goes off a Saints player. And it will drop, and the Jackets will take set number 2. 25-13. This set break now sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, providing concrete masonry and design to the Twin Ports and the surrounding area. Hovland Incorporated, 218-722-1662. Online at hovlandinc.com. Jackets lead this match 2-0. Teams will switch sides. We'll take a quick break and come back with set number 3 from the Mertz right after this. You are watching Yellow Jacket Volleyball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMass. Seconds away from the start of set number 3. Yellow Jackets with a 2-0 lead here over St. Scholastica. Yellow Jackets attacking at 31.5% for the match, compared to 11.2% for the Saints. So that's pretty much the story of things here. Yellow Jackets paced offensively. Mayana Stark and Addie Gangle each have 6 kills. Ayla Oltmans and Sydney Smith each have 5. 4 blocks here in the match for Sydney Smith as well. Jenna Anderson has 17 digs. Far and away the team lead. Colleen Glod with 14 assists. Gabby Schwartz has 10. Saints are being led on offense by Lindsay Baraboo and Caitlin Jones. They each have 6 kills. Michaela Peterson has 5. 21 assists for Grace Meyer. And the digs really spread out here for St. Scholastica. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players with at least one dig in the match. Meyer will serve for the Saints to start set number 3. And we are underway as the Yellow Jackets are looking for the sweep. The Saints will get the first point. They have the 1-0 lead. Meyer with the serve. Stark receives. Claude will set. Holbein hammers that one down the line on the right side. Point for the Yellow Jackets. And now Holbein will serve. Just the 4th kill of the match for Holbein. And she puts the serve into the net. The service error will give the Saints a point. Lauren Call to serve for St. Scholastica. That's going to go long, so they give it right back. The Yellow Jackets with the service error on their side, and the Saints give that one right back. We're even 2-2. Jenna Anderson to serve. She came into the match with 2,172 career digs. 16 times this year with 20 plus. Well on her way to hitting that number again this season. Came in 54 digs away from a career high in a single season of 580. Is now down to needing 37 to reach that number. She sits with 17 thus far. Gabby Schwartz will serve for the Yellow Jackets, tied 3-3. Meyer the set. Attack in the middle. Blocked at the net by Addie Gangle. And the Yellow Jackets grab their first lead of the 3rd set. Meyer sets from the right side. Michaela Peterson will drive that one long. Point for the Yellow Jackets. They're up 2. And the Saints are going to call an early timeout. We waited a long time in the 2nd set to call a timeout, and now they are going to call one a lot earlier here in the 3rd. They haven't looked quite as in sync and quite as potent offensively as we saw when they were here back in early September. Schwartz will serve for the Jackets, up 5-3 coming out of the timeout. Saints actually have 16 more attacks than the Yellow Jackets here today. Jackets with 4 more kills. Anderson with a great dig there for the Yellow Jackets. It comes to the left side. It's bumped over by Stark. Now Lustig from the left on the attack. That's going to drop down between defenders. Point for St. Scholastica. Jackets up 5-4 here, set number 3. From the right side, Stark with the attack. That's going to go off a Saints player and drop. Point for the Yellow Jackets. 6-4 the score. Herring to serve. That one's going to go out, and it's a point this time for the Saints. Jackets up 6-5 here in the third. Lustig with the serve. Set by Schwartz, attack from the left. And McKenna Holbein will knock that one down. Point there for the Yellow Jackets. Check that. Okay, as I say, there's a point for the Yellow Jackets, and the scoreboard is wrong, so they put that one up on the wrong side for a moment. 7-5, Yellow Jackets leading. Herring with the dig, set there by Schwartz. Sager attacks from the right, Saints keep it alive. Now Schwartz sets it up again, tipped over the net, and that's going to be a kill for Sydney Smith. Her sixth. 8-5 Yellow Jackets. Saints on the attack. Yellow Jackets. Schwartz dives and is able to keep that one in play. Sent over the net by Gangle. Now the attack by the Saints. Blocked at the net beautifully by Sydney Smith again. Schwartz sets that one up. Tipped over right on the line, it looked like, but linesman flag goes up. It's going to be ruled out. As Sydney Smith tried a real quick flick of the wrist to play that one over to the left side. Snuck just over the line, out of bounds. Saints side out. Ziegler serves. Holbein from the left sends that one out of bounds. Another point for the Saints. They're within one at 8-7. Ziegler serves. Set by Schwartz, attacked by Smith, put back by the Saints. Jackets will try it again. Holbein. Her attack played by Lustig. Set Meyer. Attack from the left side is blocked, and it actually got in the net, so it's a point for the Yellow Jackets. On the attack error. Jackets in front 9-7. Colleen Claude's serve played by the Saints, but that's going to go into the net. Point for the Yellow Jackets. They've hit double digits. Attacking at 28.6%. Really having a good, efficient offensive match. Saints with the set. Baraboo attacks from the right side. Yellow Jackets dig it out. Oltmans with an attack there. That's going to be kept in. No, it does hit the floor. I thought they got a finger on it and kept it alive, but that hit the floor. Jackets with the point. It's 11-7. Colleen Claude with the serve. Saints play it over. Claude again sets it up. Holbein from the left. Misjudged that one again, and it goes out of bounds. That's twice here in the third set where she's tried to go over to that far sideline and misjudged it and went a little long. Saints, Meyer will serve. That's going to go off the net and sneak over. Point for the Saints. Always frustrating. You think it's going to hit the net, and it gets just enough to get over. Drops in for the point. Meyer does it again and does the exact same thing. Into the net, but enough power on it to get it over. Back-to-back service aces by Grace Meyer by a matter of inches, and it's 11-10. This time she's not so lucky as she puts that one into the net. Service error. Point for the Yellow Jackets. It's 12-10. McKenna Holbein will serve. Ziegler with the set for the Saints. That's sent over by Peterson. The Yellow Jackets now. Stark from the left side attacks. Saints dig it out. Peterson again for the Saints. That's blocked. She keeps it alive. Baraboo gets in the air quickly, and she'll knock that one down on the Yellow Jackets side of the floor. 12-11 the score. So once again, it looks like whatever Chelsea Murado said during that timeout has clicked with the Saints as they've closed the gap on the Jackets again for the second time. Stark on the left side puts a little finesse on that one and drops it out between the defenders. Right in the middle of the circle. Jenna Anderson now to serve. Received by Ziegler, set by Meyer. Baraboo from the right knocks that home. (13-12). Baraboo to serve. She's going to send that long. Point for the Yellow Jackets on the service error. Myers sets. Attack in the middle by the Saints. Swangstu goes into the net. It's a point for the Yellow Jackets. 15-12 the score. Jackets took the first two sets. 26-24 in the opener, 25-13 in the second. Gangle with the attack and the kill. Jackets are up 16-12. Served by Schwartz. Attack at the net's going to be blocked. Saints keep it alive. Lustig from the left plays it over. Schwartz with the set. Sager with the attack. Kept alive again by the Saints. Lustig again at the left. Dug out by Anderson. Comes over to the left side. The attack by Stark is going to get blocked. Point for the Saints. I will again apologize for the coughing and clearing of the throat here. My voice not normally this gravelly. Savannah Herring checks in for the Jackets and she will serve. Jackets up 4. 17-13 here, third set. Saints dig it out. Comes over to Lustig on the left side. That one came right into Gangle. Bounced off her and hit the floor, so a point for the Saints. Now they will do a substitution. Jenna Anderson with the receipt, set up there by Schwartz. Comes over to the right side, Gangle with the kill. 18-14 the score. Gangle serves. Saints put it in play. Goes off Herring as she sprawled out to try to get the dig, but there wasn't a lot she could do with that one. That was a pretty good attack by the Saints from the left side. Caitlin Jones got up and knocked that one down. 18-15. Ziegler will serve for the Saints. Jackets play it over. Saints come right back. Baraboo goes up and she knocks that one down. Placing it on the front line over on the right side. 18-16. Ziegler with the serve again. Schwartz with the set. Oltmans goes up. Knocks that one down hard with the right arm. Jackets with a 3-point lead as Colleen Claude checks back in. And she will head to the service line. Comes to Baraboo in the middle. That's going to be almost dug out by Jenna Anderson. There was a lot of heat on that one from Lindsay Baraboo. Anderson got a piece of it and went up and hit the curtain. It was blown dead. Point for the Saints. They're down 2, 19-17 here in the third set. Meyer puts it in play. Herring digs it out. Set by Claude, attacked by Oltmans. That's going to be a point for the Jackets. Saints got a piece of it, but it dropped down between defenders. Holbein with the serve. Anderson now digs it out. Set by Claude. Attacked by Mayana Stark. Point Yellow Jackets. It's 21-17. See how the Yellow Jackets will do with closing this one out. 4 points away from the victory. They get a little bit of that service luck of their own right there as Holbein's serve catches the top of the net and drops between defenders. 22-17. Holbein with the serve, this time hoping for the back row, but goes long with that, so service error by McKenna Holbein. It's a point for the Saints, and they will serve now. Lauren Call, freshman from Ridgeland, Wisconsin, will serve. Jackets dig it out. Gets set up now for Oltmans on the right. Her attack off a Saints player and out of bounds. Point Yellow Jackets, 2 points away from the win. Anderson the serve. Received by Ziegler. Played to Baraboo in the middle. Her attack dug out by Holbein. Now from the left side, Stark attacks. Saints keep it alive. Kayla Peterson from the right. Plays that one off a Yellow Jacket. Now a point for the Saints. 23-19. Holbein receives the serve. Set by Claude. The attack. Finesse attack by Addie Gangle. Ball stays in play. Colleen Claude with a nice play to get it back over. Meyer sets it up. The attack by Swangstu. Drops down on the Yellow Jacket side, 23-20. Baraboo the serve. Claude sets from the left side. Mayana Stark with the kill. And for the first time tonight, match point for the Yellow Jackets, up 24-20 here in the third set. Gabby Schwartz in to serve. Saints with the receipt. Meyer the set. Peterson attacks, blocked by the Yellow Jackets. Saints will try it again. Swangstu in the middle. Dug out by Gangle. Over to the left side, Stark. Her attack. Dug out by the Saints, Ziegler. Now Lustig attacks and just out of the reach of McKenna Holbein. She'll drop that one in. It's a point for the Saints. It's 24-21. Match point number 2 for the Yellow Jackets here. Service receipt, Jenna Anderson. Schwartz sets it up. The attack by Sager. Anderson with the dig for the Jackets. Schwartz, Stark with the attack, and that's going to drop. The senior from Germantown, Wisconsin, drills it home. And the Yellow Jackets take the third set, 25-21, and complete the sweep, 3-0. We're going to take a quick break, and we will come back with the postgame show sponsored by Synovus Energy right after this. Yellow Jackets defeat the Saints tonight 3-0 at the Mertz. More coming up in a moment on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. We're back here at Mertz Mortarelli Gym. It's the post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy. Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. We energize the world to make people's lives better. Postgame show coming on the heels of a 3-0 sweep for the Yellow Jacket volleyball team here tonight. With the victory, the Jackets improved to 17-6 on the season. St. Scholastica, meanwhile, drops to 9-13. Yellow Jackets even the all-time series at 26 wins apiece. And the teams now will have split the season series. St. Scholastica winning here in September by a 3-1 score, and the Yellow Jackets countering that with the 3-0 victory tonight. Jackets got off to a really good start in that opening set. Built up a pretty good lead. I want to say up to 6 points at one point. Only to have the Saints call timeout and come out of that timeout on fire. And eventually taking the lead, they actually had a 21. They came all the way back and led 21-20 in that opening set. Then the team swapped points for a little bit before the Saints got to match point, 24-22, I believe it was. The Yellow Jackets went on a run, winning 4 consecutive points to take the opening set 26-24. No drama in the second set, however, as the Yellow Jackets jumped out early and never looked back, 25-13. A comfortable cruise for the Jackets in that one. In the third set, the Jackets got a lead. I want to say they came back and took a 5-4 lead. That was their first lead of the set. And it just kind of stayed there the rest of the way. They were only up by like 3 or 4 points the rest of the way, but it was never really in doubt as the Saints never were able to close that gap. And the Yellow Jackets picked up the win. They've now won 4 matches in a row and are victorious in 7 of their last 9. So a pretty good stretch of volleyball being played by the Yellow Jackets here of late. Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets on offense, Mayana Stark. She finished the night with 11 kills. She was the only Yellow Jacket to reach double digits in this one. Ayla Oltmans and Addie Gangle each had 8 kills, while McKenna Hobein and Sydney Smith contributed 6. Colleen Claude, 19 assists, led the Yellow Jackets. Gabby Schwartz had 18. They combined for 37 of the 42 assists that the Yellow Jackets had in the match. 20 digs in the match for Jenna Anderson, like you mentioned earlier. She now is 34 digs away from setting a new single-season high. And she has, I got to do some quick math here. She came into the match needing 54 to 90. So she's got 547 kills, or digs, excuse me, on the season. And this is the 17th time this season she has had a match with 20 or more digs. On the other side for St. Scholastica, Lindsay Baraboo had 10 kills to lead the Saints. Caitlin Jones had 7. That was the next highest total. Cassidy Lustig and Michaela Peterson each had 6. 30 assists for Grace Meyer. And defensively, they're very spread out. 9 different players with at least 1 dig. They were led by Bryn Ziegler, who had 7. Lustig had 6. And Cece Seibel had 5 to help pace the Saints defensively. Yellow Jackets 44 kills to 36 for the Saints. Killer for the Saints was the errors. They had 21 attack errors in the match, resulting in an attack percentage of just 11.8%. The Yellow Jackets were really good at limiting the errors tonight. They had just 11. And they finished the match with a season high 31.4% attack percentage. Jackets also had 8 blocks in the match compared to just 2 for the Saints. 4 of those coming courtesy of Sydney Smith, who had a good strong match in the middle at the net for the Yellow Jackets. Our next Yellow Jacket volleyball broadcast on Yellow Jacket TV is going to come your way a week from tomorrow. And it's going to be so much fun, we're going to do it twice. At noon on Saturday, October 26th, the Yellow Jackets will play host to North Central. I'll have the call of that one live here on Yellow Jacket TV, with the National Bank of Commerce pregame show coming your way at about 11:45. And then later on that day at 5 p.m., the Yellow Jackets will play host to the University of Northwestern. So it's going to be a double dip a week from tomorrow here at the Mertz, and the Yellow Jackets will see one of the nationally ranked clubs in the University of Northwestern here at the Mertz. Should be a good one. That'll be next Saturday. Those are your next Yellow Jacket broadcasts on volleyball broadcasts, on Yellow Jacket TV. Next sports broadcast on Yellow Jacket TV is coming tomorrow here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, a Yellow Jackets soccer doubleheader as the Yellow Jackets take on Bethany Lutheran. It'll be the men at 1 o'clock and the women at 3:30. The Big Sound, Matt Johnson, will be your broadcaster. He'll have the call live, beginning with the pregame show tomorrow around 12:45. A whole slew of folks here in the press box tonight to thank for getting us on the air. The bulk of the work being done by Teo and Brad, so we thank them very much. And I apologize once again for my voice here this evening, as, again, not normally this gravelly, but, hopefully the next time we're on the air it won't sound anything like this. And you're going to be wondering, who is this guy? Because this is not the guy who did volleyball last week. So for our team here at Yellow Jacket TV, this is John Garver saying so long from Mertz Mortarelli Gym. Again, final score here tonight. Yellow Jackets with a 3-0 victory over St. Scholastica. Set scores 26-24, 25-13, and 25-21. We thank you for making us a part of your Friday evening, and we look forward to having you again next weekend. You've been watching Yellow Jacket Volleyball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network.
Still be here, young never make me.
Time. You've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account.
Oh my gosh. Specific answer. They're learning quick. Can we Google it?
Whatever. Okay. He's a quick study.
There's so many words I want to say.
Be careful.
It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
You're